and they're set. Off and racing. Point Rocks wide out, missed the kick and then made a beeline for the rail at the back end of the field. First to go Sesh, Weapons Hot, Basisto pushing through. Turner now here aboard the favourite, driving up on the rail. Surfside Session, he wants to be there. Surfside Session, he's got hold of the Chewy. Weapons Hot, Basisto outside of him, a line of 3. 1.5 to Grand Hom, parked outside of Sesh, followed further back Riveting Rosie. Snip of Romance, Point Rocks further back in the field, and towards the tail end of proceedings the former New South Wales mare Helene. They turn for home by the 400 mark. Weapons Hot now races clear from Basisto. Surfside Session back near the insiders being tested. Followed down the middle of the course. Sesh de Grand Hom runs on. Riveting Rosie's gone back to the rail. Getting up behind them. Point Rock. Surfside Session given his cue. Now sprints through. Hits the front. Sesh is on the outside with 100 to go. And Sesh comes out after Surfside Session. Being ridden desperately. Surfside Session kicks in, responds and wins. Surfside Session beats Sesh to Grand Hom third. Point Rocks near the rail. In behind those then Snip of Romance, followed by Basisto, who took the knock and dropped off. So did Weapons Hot. Back with those Helene and Riveting Rosie compounding to finish a long last. Won the winner Surfside Session, ridden by Troy Turner. Was up there near the rail, trying to just take hold and settle the horse down, but he was fired up with Basisto, Weapons Hot there applying pressure additionally, and then he just had to quickly just grab hold and give him a balance before coming into the corner. And when he let him go, he certainly found very, very effectively in a short space of time. Sesh trying to match motors there with Surfside Session, unable to do so late. Quite a authoritative victory really over the final stages to beat them off the way that he has done, and de Grand Hom back behind there running on into third spot. Point Rocks was near the rail, missed the kick from a wide gate and got home through the middle of the field to finish in behind them. Surfside Session, a gelding 4 years by Sessions from I Do Declare for Mr. and Mrs. Phil Bruce, prepared by Cole Webster. Troy Turner there aboard the winner. He's now had 4 runs, 2 wins, 2 placings, and he's a competitor. Second home is Sesh by Sessions as well from Pure Ivy, Jordan Turner, Reese Radford, and third in 3 de Grand Hom by Star Turn from Black in Time, ridden by Willie Pike for trainer Adam Durant. 1-5-3-4, they are the numbers in 61-1-5, and it's a half a length by a length and a half. The margins, the favourite salutes in the Drummond Golf Handicap. Race 4, Tab Touch, Have You Got the Touch Handicap. 1650, the journey of the next event. No changes there, they'll go at 3:37. Let's go back downstairs with Lockie joining us here, and it was one of those races where there was a fair bit of pressure right from the word go.
There was, Darren. They really rolled along in the early stages as winning trainer Colin Webster joins you now. Mr. Webb, congratulations on the win. Darren was just touching him on the fact that they were really rolling along in the early stages of the race, but Troy clearly summed up the race well.
Yeah, he did. He just took hold of him and eased him back a bit and got him balanced properly, Lock. But he's a promising horse. He's always shown plenty of promise right from his first trial, you know.
Scotty and I were just touching upon the fact that he still seems quite a green horse, despite him doing some racing. Is he still not quite the fully furnished product?
No, he's not. He's still green. He hangs out a fair bit in these races, and but luckily Troy knows him really well. So I think when he matures a bit more and gets a bit more in his head, he'll be a lot better horse.
What is the key for him moving forward? Is it just a matter of getting consistent racing into him, or do you feel like it's more of a matter of time before the penny drops?
Well, it's mainly time, but he should have another couple of runs this time in.
And from what we've seen today, and in fact first up, he certainly enjoys getting his toe into the ground.
Yeah, well, that was a bit of a worry today, but he really relished in the conditions, so it was good.
Nice result here, Mr. Webb. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Lachlan.
There's Colin Webster after the win of Surfside Session. A beaten second favourite first up. Makes amends today. Scotty, courtesy of a lovely ride from Troy Turner. as Darren touched upon and as Mr. Webb touched upon, the speed was on in the early stages of the race, but Troy Turner just rode Surfside Session like the best horse in this event, and from there he was able to get the job done.
Oh, exactly right. Weapons Hot looked like he was just a little bit excited to have his bit of grass underneath his feet again after heading up to Junction, and he was really keen to go on with it. So Troy Turner, under the 60.5 kilos too, had to make that decision in the middle stages whether he could persist with the inside run or eventually hands up. But I suppose today the difference being knowing that there's a cutaway with the rail out 16 metres, it was probably just an easier decision for him to make. Had it been, say, rail 7 or rail 9 with no cutaway, maybe you elect not to hand up to the 40-1 pop. But in the end, Troy Turner just giving Mr. Webb a nice debrief there, and then he'll come and weigh in with Mr. Harold Taylor, and then we'll get a word from him after the second up victory of Surfside Session. 4 starts now, 2 wins, a second and a third. Definitely looks like he can go on to a Class 3 or a graduation. They might even try him there at that level, but he definitely has always seemed from the first time that he trialled a horse with some talent. Jags, he's finished that conversation. He's just weighing in, and then we'll get a word here. Barrier 1, 60.5 kilos, gets the job done, but Troy had to absorb a bit of pressure there.
Yeah, he did. I thought he might have done it a bit easier, but like you said, he's got a bit of weight on his back, and he floated a bit late. When Jordan sort of come to the outside of me, I thought, oh, got a challenger here, but then he sort of fought it off, and maybe he just needs a bit further because he seems to stick it out quite well, so maybe the 1,000 was a bit sharp, but we got away with it today.
It does seem like he floats.
Yeah, he did float a bit late, so yeah, so he's a bit of a strange character, so hopefully those couple of runs under his belt will get into 12 and settle well enough to run it out.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Troy Turner, Surfside Session, a bit of a strange character, but he's putting it all together. That's his second win from 4 career starts, and great to see Jagsy combine with the old boss in Colin Webster once again. That's Surfside Session taking out the third here at Belmont Park, the Drummond Golf Handicap.